Oh, what was that thing you were reading me about Jesse Jackson?
Well, John Hein found this for me. I guess Jesse Jackson's part of a coalition, a group or whatever, that's against the Sirius XM merger. They'd be for it if there were certain concessions that were made.
Let's hear this. This is called the Jesse Jackson Shakedown. What are these you got?
Well, listen to this first, just so you know. It's called the Georgetown Partners. That's what they call themselves.
Sounds good. A good fancy name always helps.
And they have had, I'm quoting from an article when I use this adjective, an incredible 23 meetings with the FCC and an astounding 18 meetings in 45 business days in 2008. So this year, they've already had 18 meetings in 45 business days.
The FCC met with Jesse Jackson's group.
Right.
18 days.
Apparently, the way I figure it is, you can't say no, because if you do, then you're a racist. If you say no to a meeting, right?
That's part of the shakedown. Yeah, so what does he want? Let's hear. So he'll allow the merger to go through. Jesse Jackson, who's done nothing to put up any money toward this organization or invest money in it or take any risk. Let's hear what he would allow.
There's a lot to go to, but basically it looks like they're looking for around 20% of the channels to be given to them that they can use.
Give it to Jesse Jackson.
So and the Georgetown
Well,
Partners.
it's true. He deserves it.
So they can use it for minority programming.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
It's only 1/5 of the company.
That sounds fair because people aren't struggling and people aren't trying to make money.
But they have a.
That's great. You know, like you walk in and you muscle in on a business.
So we want to merge, and that means they have to be given something.
And the FCC's met with Jesse Jackson 23 times.
But the FCC
Why
has a.
don't other people just pony up and say, "Give us something too"?
Well, why doesn't everybody just get a challenge?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like,
Why
just
stop with him?
regular citizens.
What about the
don't they
Inuits?
Just walk up. Yeah.
Well, thank God for Jesse Jackson, who's always looking to figure out how to get in on something. Yeah, go
Here's
ahead.
a dozen questions, Howard, that the FCC has not been able to get an answer to in their 23 meetings. How much money is Georgetown Partners willing to lease for 20% of the spectrum?
Mm-hmm.
Will the partners pay for marketing costs? Will the partners help pay for customer service? Will the partners pay for royalty costs?
No answer on that?
No, they can't get an answer.
I can't believe it.
But they've met 23 times to not know the answer to that.
I see.
Will they pay radio rebate costs?
Well, why should they have to pay anything? Why can't they just have everything free, like communism? Why don't we turn this into a communist country where 20% of everything is given to Jesse Jackson?
Why are they meeting?
Yeah, why bother meeting?
There's absolutely no reason. I mean, and why is it Jesse Jackson? Who is he?
Oh.
He's a guy you can't say no to, or
That's
you're
right.
racist.
He was standing close enough to Martin Luther King to get in that picture, and he fucking built a life out of it.
I don't understand how he keeps marching up to corporation doors demanding things.
Right.
It doesn't. I have never gotten a penny. What does it have to do with black people?
You know what? One of his most interesting.
You're not black. That's the problem.
One of his most interesting moments was
Yeah.
I think it was Coca-Cola, but he went to them and he started ranting and raving that they didn't represent minorities and that he was going to stage a huge boycott and protest. And then, shockingly, like 6 months later, his son owned 3 Coca-Cola
That's my point.
franchises.
Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah, no,
Or
no.
is
We,
it
ta-
something
we
you-
talked about it on the air.
No.
You don't remember, I
Because
guess.
sometimes you say stuff and then it's not true.
Yeah, I like it when you do that, Howard. Like you
No,
say
no,
that-
sometimes you say stuff and it's not true.
But we did talk about that on the air.
We
I
did?
remember
Okay.
reading the article.
We talked about it.
Well, I gave you the article and you
All
read
right,
it.
but I don't remember that.
Okay, you want me to go find it?
No, fine, go find it.
Okay.
That would be good.
All right.
Yeah, go find it. What, right now, in the middle of this conversation, you're
I don't know. I mean,
I just
say a
said, do
lot
you
of
know
things
that to
you
be
don't
a fact?
question. I don't know why you question that. Yes, I do remember it.
I'm questioning it because I don't know that fact. You know that for a fact, is what you're saying. Why are you taking that as a challenge?
I
I'm
don't know.
asking you to verify that you know that as a fact.
I remember that we had an article and we
We?
read that and we talked about it. Yes,
Okay.
we.
Okay.
You and I fucking read the fucking article.
Yeah, so why are you
read it,
getting
then you
angry?
took the paper and you
I don't
fucking read it.
I don't recall
mean,
that. So I'm asking
Okay, so
you,
your
do you
memory
know-
loss
why
is-
are you
is
ye-
my-
Why are you yelling at me?
I don't know because you're.
I'm asking you, do you know that as a fact?
Hey, Howard.
What are you, a fucking idiot?
Yes, I'm a fucking
I'm asking
idiot.
you if you know that as a fact. That's it. I'm not accusing you of anything.
Yes, Benji.
No, Gary, you just made a statement that Jesse Jackson's son owns 3 Coca-Cola plants.
My memory serves me
Okay.
correct that
Do
we
you
had
know
this-
that for a fact?
I'm pretty sure I know it as a fact, but you of all people can always make me doubt
Gary,
myself.
why
I'm saying,
am I... Gary, I'm
saying
asking
I'm pretty
you.
sure. I'm pretty sure I know it as a fact.
So you don't know it as a fact. You're pretty sure you know it as a
99
fact.
and 9/10% sure.
All right, so you're able to verify that.
I believe I'm able to verify. Yeah.
All right, so that's what I want you to do later on. Bring me verification of
Okay.
that. Why are you taking that as a
I don't know-
challenge?
I don't know, because-
You're being retarded.
Because there's lots of things that we've discussed on the show, and I guess you just don't
Gary,
remember it.
Gary, I don't remember this
Okay.
fact. Do you... Rob, am I saying something insulting to this maniac?
No, I think Gary's thinking of it as an attack. You're just trying to cover your bases.
Yeah, I'm just trying to know, is that really a fact? Because then when I hear from Jesse Jackson that you accused him of having 3 bottling plants,
Can I just play the devil's
I
advocate?
want to know if it's real. That's all.
What Gary, I think when you said, well, sometimes you say stuff and it's not true, I think he took that as an attack when you said
Right.
that.
That's exactly
No,
right.
He has made mistakes in the past where he thought something was true and he's wrong.
But we all have on the show.
Yes. So that's why I'm asking you, do you know that as a fact?
I will go and bring you verification when
Thank you.
you're done browbeating me.
No, you see, after you make those statements, I'm the one that has to deal with them.
Right, because I've cost you so much money in lawsuits.
No.
over the year.
That's not
but
what I'm saying.
I
I like to be fair to people.
Okay.
So when I ask you, why would you get defensive? Just say, I believe it to be true. In fact, I can look it up. That's what you do. You're being bizarre right now.
I don't think I am, but that's okay. We can agree to disagree on that. I think Artie hit it right in the head.
No, Gary, I'm
said-
asking you, I don't know that as a fact. I don't recall that as a fact.
Okay.
If I ask you if something's a fact, and then you just say, I believe it is, and I can get verification.
Okay, Howard, I
Or
believe it
you
is, and I
say
can
to
get
me, I'm not 100% sure. I'll look into it. Or I'm 100% sure. Those are the 3 answers, not attacking me. I need to know if you really know that.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes,
That's my responsibility.
I understand. I
Oh,
understand.
yeah, you're being stupid.
Yes, that's right. I am.
Your
very fucking
reaction to my
stupid.
question is idiotic.
I'm an idiot and stupid.
No, I didn't say you're an idiot. Your answer
being
is
stupid.
idiotic. Yeah, you're being stupid.
That's right.
You're not understanding what
I'm not
asking
trying to
you.
be stupid. I'm just trying to move the show along. I'm not trying to be
You
stupid.
slowed the whole show down. I
No,
just
I think
said
you
to you,
did.
do you know that? I didn't do anything except ask you a question, and you got into defensive mode.
Okay.
I need to know if you know that as a fact.
Okay. I think we've established that probably about 7 or 8 minutes ago.
Yeah, but you're not letting go of it. No, you're not letting go
I'm
of
not
it.
letting go. You're not letting go of it.
You're not letting go.
We established that, and I said I would go and
Gary,
get. Did I
you're
say
not
4 minutes ago
understanding.
with that I would go get verification? You said okay, great. Then you go to rebrowbeat.
No. But you were in attack mode as if
No,
I'm
then you go to
accusing you of
rebrowbeat again.
something.
You're not done yet.
There's something wrong with your response.
You're just not done talking about it yet.
No,
I
you're
said I
irritating
understand
me.
you. Yes, I can see that.
You irritate me.
Yes, I can see that.
Because you're not comprehending what it is that's upsetting me right now.
I am comprehending it. I said I would go and get the verification you desire. So what else is it that you need?
Because you went into attack mode.
No,
when
but
I
that was all
asked you.
before that. Then we established what you just said.
No. You're wasting. You're bizarre.
Right.
Your bizarre behavior is bleeding into the airwaves,
That's correct.
and you're ruining my airwaves.
Should I leave?
Yes.
Okay.
Leave. But leave the ratings things we were going to discuss. I had a whole agenda here.
Well, you can do that. You don't need me.
Yeah. No, I needed you for that. You've ruined
don't
it.
need me
You've
for
ruined
that.
it. Yeah, you ruined it.
Yes, I
You
did.
ruined it. Get out. Get out of my show. Now, and go get verification. Why are you back?
Because I have the verification.
Okay, good. Go ahead. What do you got? That's all I was looking for.
It all began in the early 80s when Jackson's demands moved Coca-Cola to award more distributorships to minorities. Among those who got the lucrative contract, Jackson's half-brother, Noah Robinson, now serving life prison sentence. So it was his brother.
So it wasn't his son.
It was his I'm sorry, I was off.
You know what?
It was his half brother.
And but here was the thing. Here was the mistake that was made. Apparently there was a boycott of Anheuser-Busch in 1982 that Jackson tried to organize. They gave a lucrative distributorship with revenues of $30 million to $40 million to Jackson's sons.
Yeah, good. I just want to make sure that is a fact. That's it. I don't know why you have to get defensive
And that's
about
from
that.
National Review Online.
He takes that as a
personal attack.
A personal attack.
And I think it was because we have read those articles on the air before. And when he was saying it, I was like, I know some relatives were
Yes.
involved, but I don't know the exact companies. And that's all you were saying. Just give me the verification.
Howard, do you
Right.
do you mind if I play devil's advocate here right now about this?
No, I
You don't-
really,
you don't-
I
okay.
really don't. I
All right,
really
because
don't need to be
I see
challenged
his
on
point.
this.
Maybe I can
Well,
explain
good.
it to you
well,
better.
you should talk to him. You
What
should
is
talk to
his
him.
point? What is
His
music
point-
playing?
I needed to know whether that was a fact that
Right.
he was
Right.
100% sure.
And
of.
when you were
talking
talking
about-
when you were talking about that specifically, he was fine. When you made it a more general insult of like, you say stuff and it's not true before. I
He
think
has done that
he
before,
then thought it was
where
a
he's come
personal
back
attack.
and said, "I swear, I thought that was a fact."
Right.
So I said, "Do you know that for a fact?"
Where
That's what I
Gary
wanna make
where
sure.
Gary let it go too long was he didn't. He clearly didn't know if it was a fact. That was the problem.
Right.
Yeah, but the point is, Howard was just like talking about, these are people of a very litigious and.
No, I understand why Howard's doing it.
I'm just saying, do
completely.
we know that his son has 3?
Yeah.
As it turns out, his son doesn't. See, Gary again jumbled it up. Anheuser-Busch boycott ended up with it. And not that it makes that much of a difference, but he does jumble facts.
Actually, whatever.
Yeah, it was his half-brother. What are you going to say to that? I'm wrong?
No, nothing.
You jumbled it. You were jumbling. You're known to jumble.
Everyone sees it as jumbled.
Is your favorite thing in the newspaper jumble, Scrabble?
Word
Word jumble.
I fucking say the thing is jumbo. I'm so stupid.
I'll just be
So in other words, I was right. He didn't have his facts completely right. Am I right or am I wrong, Robin?
So off base they were.
No, you weren't off base, but you were not 100%
You said,
correct.
"Are you sure?" And you said, "I'm relatively sure."
I'm relatively sure, both. Relatively sure isn't good enough. That's all. Just asking. Don't get defensive. Oh, there he is reading a book of facts.
Wow.
That is funny.
Yeah.
He's eating the book of facts.
Is that what he's doing with it? You don't learn the book of facts by eating it. Sal's got the Gary mask on with a big book that he wrote Book of Facts on. And he's scratching his head and eating it. I really wasn't being accusatory. I was just trying to find out how sure he was about that. That's all.
He mistook the origin of your concern, I think.
He cross-pollinated two stories.
That's right.
But the point is, he was thinking, Howard was not having faith in him, and Howard was just thinking about who we were talking about.
Right. But I think the other thing, too, that Gary kind of stuck himself with is he was absolutely sure that the story was true.
Right. The way he said it, it was actually as if it was fact.
Right.
Right. Absolutely true in his, and then all of a sudden it's not the exact fact. That's why I know Gary jumbles stuff.
And it happened.
Right.
Happens to us all.
You know. In 2002, if you remember, Gary told me on the air a guy was gay, and it turned out he wasn't.
Really?
And then Gary admitted he didn't read the article. So I got to be a little careful.
2002,
So, 2002, I got it in my book. Another happy
a big day, too.
Another big day in my life.
April 8th, 2002.
Remember that
Gary
one?
says someone's gay.
Remember that, Gary? Remember you thought you read it?
Vaguely. Is that a bigger day in the book, or is Jackie a bigger day?
No, Jackie's a bigger day.
That's always
the
the
day
bigger
he
day.
left was the biggest day. That's
Gary declares someone gay day.
The day Jackie left his show was Christmas for me. All right?
It's your New Year's. Your 4th of July.
All right. He thought I was attacking him. I wasn't.
I know. That was the problem.
All right, so Gary, that whole debate was basically centered around the fact that Howard wanted clarification on fact.
Right.
But there was a whole sort of like undertone that he more wanted to bust your balls and make it sort of about semantics and, you know.
Right.
Was that your feeling during
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Artie hit it on the head. He goes, well, you know, you often get things wrong, or just sometimes get things wrong. And it seems insulting because a lot of people on the show say a lot of stuff, and he doesn't necessarily call them out like that.
Right. And,
You know, if Robin said that, he certainly wouldn't have questioned her.
and she often gives her opinion without any, you know, about sports.
Well,
and
that
things
wasn't an
she's not-
opinion. That was me stating something. But Robin often does that too. And I've never heard Howard say, you know, oh, are you sure about that, Robin?
Or slip it in. It seemed that Howard almost slipped it in passive aggressively, like, you know, go check on that because you have like a tendency to do. He kind of.
Right, right. You know, you have a tendency to do that. I guess it's all wording is different than, you know, a couple of times in the past you made a mistake. Is more a tendency to do that means to me means, you know, about half the time.
Right. He made it sound as though you're very, you know.
I'm a regular fucker upper.
And always slandering people and stuff
Right.
like that. And that's what seemed to really set you off. It wasn't the fact that you minded checking or the
No,
fact
no, not
that-
at all, not at all. And I found it weird that he just sort of. We have those conversations on there all the time. I don't know what makes him think like in that particular case. Like I said, I don't think if Robin or Artie would have said it, he would have had the same response.
And you've also mentioned recently that now that you have a little bit more, I guess, job security, you could call it. You've been here a while. In times past, you would have taken that. You would have, you know.
No, I mean, but even when we were living at K-Rock, I was fighting back.
Right.
I mean, I'm not fighting. I'm not looking for a fight.
No,
I'm
you're
just
sticking up
I'm
for
sticking
yourself.
up for myself.
Well, charge on.
By the way, Jared, Tim's assistant, is very angry with JD.
And he should be.
I don't know if you want to hear Jared's response to what JD said earlier this morning about Jared.
I just don't like him personally. He can be anywhere, and if I'm there, I don't like it.
You really hate him.
I don't like him.
We're only hearing one side of the story.
All right, real quick, Jared, I got to give you a little airtime to fight back against JD. If he's here.
Boy, I was like, Jared lost his look.
Yeah, 2 seconds. He was just here. He just walked out. He was
That's Benji.
pacing around angrily.
Why is Jared so upset? What's going on?
I don't know what goes on with these two. I don't know. He's just mad that he's being portrayed in not a nice way.
You know what it is? Jared's a really good-looking dude, and finally it's like Revenge of the Nerds. JD.
You know that this whole thing started over an argument over rotisserie football. Yes.
Jared, what's going on? I'll give you a second to respond. You're JD's enemy. He was talking about you earlier this morning. I even forget what he said, but it was not nice.
You know what? I just told him, or I was going to tell him, but they started following me with the cameras, and I don't want the cameras picking it up. You're fine if you don't like me. I don't care. I have no problems with him, but stop talking shit about me. I don't talk about him. And
what did he say about you this morning? I forget. Honestly, I do.
He said, well, he was the one who ratted JD out to Artie about the gift being sold at 50 cents on the dollar.
Yeah, but I said that was a while ago, and not until a bigger situation came up did it ever get mentioned.
Jared, you're really upset about this, aren't you?
I'm not, you know, it's just, it's fine if you don't like me, JD. I have no problems with you, but I don't go around trashing you. I don't go around trashing you, and you do that to me all the time. Anytime you have an opportunity, you're going to talk trash about me.
JD, how do you respond in your inarticulate way?
I really have no response. He got his story out, and now he's on the air. So
can
whatever.
you look at him?
No.
No. All right, what Jared is saying, he no longer wants you to talk about him.
That's fine. I won't talk about him. But it's also weird within the office because you got people like Will or whatever trying to start shit whenever me and Jared are like in the same area.
Don't fall for it.
Will's like,
you were upset with Jared at the strip club, right? You were upset that he was even in the same strip club with you.
Well, no, it was just I don't necessarily.
You're jealous of his looks and you were afraid the girls would like him better? Is that it?
Would you lose your girls?
Oh, I'm sure I lose my girls. I don't necessarily like being in the same areas. It doesn't have to be the strip club. It's even here, and so
But there's got to be more to that.
Really?
And the fact that Jared's coming on the air asking you to see what it is, he apparently doesn't think it's as big a deal as you. So what
JD, did you tell Tim that Jared is a piece of shit? Tell the truth, did you?
I might have after he told Jason what
What
did he say?
What happened?
I ran out of steam.
All right, Jared, what do you want to say to JD?
JD, I have no problems with you. I've actually I've gone up to JD after this all came out and said, can we just put this past us? Can we, continue to do business and speak to each other? And he said, I don't even want to speak to you. That's fine.
On a professional basis.
But if you don't want to speak to me, then don't go behind my back and say that, I'm a piece of shit and things like that.
You want to see him on a personal basis?
Are you going behind Jared's back? Jared's saying don't go behind his back.
That's fine.
What do you mean that's fine? Are you really going to be able to do that?
I will not say a word.
Artie, is it true out in Vegas he flipped out when he heard that story I told you about the girls that we went out with?
Yes, it is true.
And then I heard you're trashing me out there also.
What happened, JD?
I don't know.
Well, you know what? Unlike some people, they don't want their business talked about, so I won't talk about it.
I'm not talking any names, but I heard that.
Okay, whatever.
All right, Jared, what are you comfortable talking about
hold
on
it,
the air?
guys. Wait. JD, what are you saying? I don't understand.
I'm saying he got very lucky with a penthouse girl.
You got lucky with a penthouse girl?
Well, Jared, you brought this up.
No,
what do you
that's
want
fine.
to talk
That's
about?
fine.
So are you jealous?
I did.
Of course, but whatever. It doesn't mean.
So he got a did he bang a penthouse girl and you're pissed off about it? Is that what you're saying?
A chick who JD thought was hot.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So you're
basically,
jealous.
yes.
This is
Of
why
course.
you hate him.
So you hate him because the guy got laid?
And then he started
Guess
trashing
what?
me on Vegas.
A lot of people got laid.
Brad Pitt is getting laid. Do you hate him?
What do you want from Jared? So he got lucky.
I don't
Did
want
you think you
anything.
were going to get the penthouse chick?
No, it's just it's a whole. It's his whole attitude and whatever. It's whatever.
What is his attitude?
What attitude then?
It's the attitude I see and whatever.
What is it?
Everyone else is fine with it. I don't care. That's fine.
Whenever I hear JD talk about Jared, there's one word that shows up over and over again: arrogant.
Because he's good looking and confident?
I guess, yeah.
JD, can I tell you something? I relate to you more than you know. And you, this chick, I won't mention any names, but it's a chick that JD might have spoken to. And
No, I never spoke to her.
Well, okay, thought she was hot. All right, and you know.
Who fucking who?
If somebody else bangs them, it doesn't mean they're arrogant. I know you got to let that go. You got to let that go. It's life. It's how life works. There's plenty of broads out there.
Some guys are going to get more women than
I let
you.
it go. Dude,
And the thing is, Jared wasn't walking around flaunting it in an arrogant way. We had a private conversation about it.
Artie, I'm trying to let these two guys talk.
Well, no.
You're not letting them talk.
JD's not saying what he's...
That's the idea.
Yeah, but...
You're not getting the show.
It would be better if you understood what I'm trying... It would be
Believe me,
funnier.
it makes no difference.
There was no arrogance, though. I told Artie in a private conversation. Artie mentioned it out in Vegas, and then I heard that JD started trashing me.
What did
I was
you say
arrogant.
when you trashed him? What could you say?
I was like, a fucking asshole. I don't know.
I was
See
too
what I mean, Artie?
anger.
It's just funny hearing him try to explain.
Yeah, all right.
You're too articulate for this guy.
No, I understand, but
JD.
there's situations going on. I don't want, you know.
JD, it sounds to me, all right, in your own befuddled way, what you're saying is, hey, I wasn't born with all of Jared's good looks. I don't have Jared's breaks. I don't have the wardrobe Jared has. I don't get the penthouse chicks that Jared gets.
I can't make sense.
And I can't even explain myself. I need Artie to step in.
If you keep selling $500 Barney's gift certificates, $250, you're never going to have the wardrobe.
My point is, it sounds like a massive case of jealousy.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it is, but it's also, you know, there's just, you know, a way about him, the way he talks to me, the way, you know, we've talked before and stuff, and I was just like, whatever, I'm done with it.
Can you explain it to me? Because how am I speaking to you?
I don't know. Just don't worry about it.
Jared
worry
asked
about
you
it.
to explain it to him.
It's just, I don't know.
Explain to Jared what he's doing wrong so
What
he
has
can
he
correct it.
said?
What has he said?
He's just being himself. That's it.
Be specific.
Come
Say
on.
what he said. that
Give an
upset
example.
you.
I don't know.
JD, I went up to you after you started saying that I was arrogant
Okay.
to you, and I said, what did I do? I
Okay.
want
All
to know
right.
what
Do you
I did.
want an example? Of,
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we're looking for.
This is totally going to be like whatever to you guys, but to me, it was just like another Jared being Jared.
Hearing you explain anything is always priceless. Go ahead.
For Halloween, he came dressed as a pimp. All right, and I'm not talking about like just like a joking pimp. You could tell he was a little serious about it, or whatever. I don't know.
What?
It just annoyed me.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Now I'm getting
And that
zeroed
was
in.
it. And it's just little things like that.
All right. So when you went to the Halloween party, you're saying, and this is good to know, Jared's costume was arrogant.
To me, it was.
Maybe it's the costume
He
that you
really
hated,
thinks
not
he's
Jared.
a pimp.
Yes.
I mean, Jared dressed up as a pimp, and that pissed you off.
Yeah.
You took that as a personal offense.
No, well, no, not personal, but
What he's saying.
Enough so that at work you would turn your head and not look at the guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't even remember like what we were fighting about whenever I said this. That he.
You know, I got to tell you, JD.
Yes.
You know, I got your back.
No, I know.
I got your back.
That
I
was a
like
bad
you.
example.
You know, I like you.
I know.
You're offended by his
you know what?
Halloween costume.
I don't want anything I say to affect.
What would you like Jared to dress as next Halloween? Something more humble, like maybe Cinderella. Or,
Did he say,
You know what?
Just like a toad.
was he mad that your nerd costume seemed a little too real?
what costume were you wearing at
I
that same
didn't
party?
actually dress up.
So you
for
didn't even
Halloween.
bother. To
Were
dress
you
up.
pissed that he even had a costume?
I know.
Can I ask a quick question, JD? If I'm so arrogant, I'm so mean to you, can you explain then when you turned in your performance review, I came to you and sat down and tried to help you write it out, try to be a little more articulate about it?
Well, that was when we were friends.
But what happened
That's
to your
Before the
friendship?
costume.
I thought you dressed like a pimp.
What was your costume? Was it a big fur coat?
It was, I bought it at one of those costume stores. It was a coat and a hat and
Big coat and hat.
and a cane.
And
that's
you
it.
walked in arrogantly wearing it.
I was
didn't
wearing
you?
the same coat as Bob Levy wore.
Right,
He wore the same
You
costume.
wore a big coat, a flashy coat with a cane.
A giant red coat and a
Halloween,
cape.
and you were did you have a shirt off? Were you showing off your
No,
physique?
Absolutely not.
No.
I was wearing it came in a package that you could buy for $20.
Did you think it would upset JD? Did you ever consider JD's feelings when you put on your pimp
I
outfit?
did not think twice.
Were you thinking of JD when you bought the outfit? Oh,
I
this will
did not.
piss him
I
off.
just
He's lying. He knew. He knew it would kill me.
Jay, do you think there was a reality to it in that he might really have a stable of girls?
JD, would you like him to dress up in a Dungeons and Dragon outfit? Would that be more like in
Or
keeping?
maybe as one of the guitar heroes.
Would you like him to come as a guitar hero from your guitar game?
JD, there's got to be a better example of why you feel this way. That's not a good example.
It's just that my associations with him. It was always where I tried to like him, and he would say something and would just annoy the fuck out of me.
You know what?
And then I would try, and then I would try again, and I just got tired of it. I was just like, why do I have to keep trying? I don't have to be friends with everyone in this world.
But Howard, these are the stories that he would freak out about. I'd be sitting in the back on a Friday afternoon with Will and Jason, and we'd be talking about our night before or the weekend. And he'd hear something that I did, or somewhere I was, and he'd freak out about it, thinking that I was making an attack towards him.
So it sounds to me,
and he would also lie about being with certain girls or whatever. Just to annoy me.
How do you know?
Because he would tell me. He would tell me, "Oh, I was just joking." I was like,
well, maybe he felt you were upset about it.
And maybe he really was, and he was trying to make you feel better.
Whatever.
It seems to me that if I can sum up, because I got to move along.
You can figure this out. I don't
Here's what it
understand
is.
why he's upset.
Jared, when you dress up for Halloween, because you get so many girls because of your good looks and you're articulate.
How dare you dress as a pimp?
You know how to speak the English language. You know how to explain yourself. You're good looking. When you dress up like that, it makes JD feel bad about himself. And then when you have sex with penthouse pets and other girls, it makes him feel bad.
So what should Jared do?
Well, Jared,
throw acid in his face.
Listen, I don't want my issues or whatever to affect anyone else's.
Oh, their issues. Does anybody else feel the same way you do? That's a good thing. Does anyone else feel the same way?
Jared hate club?
Yes.
I
just heard other people.
Who is in it?
I don't know.
I think people tell you they hate Jared so that you.
Oh, that's fine. Whatever. Okay, that's fine.
And you're on your friend's Facebook or whatever that is. Facebook. Do you say anything about Jared on Facebook?
No.
What about on your MySpace?
No.
You never talk about Jared?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Has Jared ever been a friend, and did he get thrown out?
I've heard that you hate Jared. Well, one of the reasons you hate Jared is because all the intern hot chicks think he's cute. And
right away.
And let's be honest about it. Is that true? That gets on your nerves?
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Well, why hate him, though?
Yeah,
what should he do?
Anything about that?
Would you like him to wear a burqa? You want him to gain 50 pounds?
No.
What do you want him to do?
One of our past interns who JD had a crush on was my cousin's girlfriend. He got angry when I was talking to her. He got pissed. He got pissed that I was talking to my cousin's girlfriend, who was an intern here.
JD, that's crazy. JD, look at me. Come here. Look at me. Look at me.
Yes.
I'm commanding you.
Hold on. I have to.
Look at me.
What?
Yes, go ahead.
What are you doing?
I have to change. My phone is on. I wanted to turn.
That's all right. Ignore it. You can ignore it. We're on the air.
Why do you want to make it sound? Sorry.
Listen to me. This is sounding a little crazy.
I know.
I want you to apologize to Jared.
I'm sorry, Jared.
And look at him.
No. That was not a real apology. I'm ruling on this now.
Why do I have to apologize to him?
I'm going to tell you why. This is crazy talk. You don't like the fucking guy because he wears a Halloween costume?
Good looking.
Now listen.
There's okay, hold on. There's no one ever that you've met ever that you just didn't like just based on like
a Halloween costume?
No. That wasn't. That was like an example.
I hate
the one you gave.
I walk in, I see Frankenstein. I hate him.
No.
My one buddy dressed like Greg Nettles in 12th grade, and I said, "You think you're a great third
But I'm just saying, no. But hold on. There's no one like you don't like talking to or will not talk to based on
Jared. You're reacting to. You're not even looking at the guy. You don't even face him.
I'm just whatever.
Listen.
Look at him.
If I tell you you're being crazy, I want you to look at Jared right now and say, Jared, I apologize. I'm not going to turn my back on you.
That's fine. I will be the bad guy. I don't. Jared, I am sorry.
There's Jared in his pimp outfit.
Look at it, JD.
And yeah, look at the hot chick he's with.
I saw plenty of it.
Wow. You know what? I do hate him. I hate you, Jared.
Wow.
Look at that chick you're with. Who is that?
Who's that?
She is hot.
She's a bartender I work with.
Wow.
I mean, JD, come on. Look, dude.
I hate you too. Me and you, JD, we're in on this together. I'm not talking to Jared either.
You got to nip this in the bud.
Looking at him.
You're gonna go drive yourself crazy your whole life if you keep thinking that.
JD,
what?
Get out this anger. Go ahead. Say to Jared. Listen, my friend, I apologize.
Jared? It's not my friend.
Come on.
Jared, I apologize.
Apology accepted.
Did you really look at him, or were you looking
No,
at
he
him?
looked.
I don't think so. I'm looking at him.
He's a little bit. No.
No way he was looking at
He's a little
Jared.
bit cross-eyed. That's okay. You can't hold that against him.
He just called Benji Jared, from what I saw.
All right, go ahead.
Which is a common mistake here.
You know.
We can go.
No, you got to look at him.
I thought I just did.
No,
Shake
you
his hand.
didn't.
Give him a
I know.
handshake. Shake his hand.
Why?
Give him a hug.
Give him a handshake and call the feud over. Come on, this is silly.
There's no feud. I just don't like him.
We're all
Still
There's
don't
no
like him?
feud.
What did he do to you? Shake his hand. Give the man a handshake.
Why do I have to shake his hand?
You don't have to. I'm saying if you're a man, you'll go over and shake his hand.
He actually told me he tried to help JD with a girl once, and JD got pissed at that.
Is that
No,
right?
no.
You tried to set him up, Jared?
Yeah, well, I didn't try and set him up, but
This was after I had already been to lunch with this girl, and there was no interest or whatever. And he's whatever.
One of my good friends, attractive girl that works here, JD found attractive. I knew that she wasn't, looking to date anyone, but I said, why don't you come out? Because he immediately started getting angry at some of these attractive girls. So I said, why don't you come out, speak to them, and just see that, they're actually not that bad of people, and they're not, So I invited him out to lunch. I had her call him and invite him out to lunch.
Oh, my God.
And
what was lunch like?
And again, but this wasn't anything more than just going out to lunch.
So you
but
try
being
to
able
help
talk
the guy
to
out.
an
You
attractive
took
girl.
offense to that? What, JD?
It wasn't under the guise of
JD,
getting
did you
laid.
take
It
offense
was-
to that?
Well, you know what? I don't remember everything or whatever. It's just whatever.
How many times can you use whatever in this?
I'll use it as many times as I want.
JD, you're going to learn what I
he's
learned.
getting
That
pissed.
good-looking guys can be your friends. They can get you laid.
Dude.
I'm telling you.
JD, you're not being upfront because when this subject, the one they just discussed about him wanting to take you out to lunch, came up on the wrap-up show like 6 months ago, you said flat out that you felt like he was treating you like a charity case and like fuck him.
I don't know about fuck him, but yeah, I don't like being a charity case.
But you are. Dude.
Well, Jimmy, I'm sorry if I presented it that way, but I was just trying to, introduce.
Well, here is
Well,
Jared. In JD's defense, here is Mike on the phone who agrees with JD about
Oh, really?
Jared. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey guys, yeah, I used to intern last semester, and JD is 100% correct. There should be a shitload of guys in the back office that are coming out to his defense because this guy walked around like his shit doesn't stink the whole time.
Because I didn't interact with the interns?
What's that?
Because I didn't interact with you?
No, you interacted, but you walk around like you shit don't stink, and you talk to like all the females. Like,
Well, you a hot chick?
What do you want him to do?
All right, Mike agrees with JD. No one can seem to really pinpoint this. Well,
JD, my antenna's up with arrogant guys. I hate them. I really don't. And he's not a guy like that.
No,
I'm
he's
telling
a
you,
good
project.
guy.
He's a good guy.
I'm with Artie on that.
me
I've,
too.
I've
Okay,
never,
yeah.
when I heard JD making those accusations, I was like blown away because he seems like, he's a good-looking guy.
does
And
your
I think
shit
for being a
actually-
really good-looking guy,
does your
he's
shit
control.
actually stink, or is it true? Your shit doesn't stink.
I've never smelled my shit.
Irish John, you're on the
I
air.
smell mine.
Hey, Howard, I just want to say, JD's coming off like he's gay for Jared. I think he's got a man crush. The things he resents him for, usually you hate a guy for something.
Are you in love with Jared? Do you want to sleep with him?
How great would that be?
Howard, can I ask JD something? Because Howard did this when Jason and Scott DePace didn't get along. Can you tell me 3 redeeming qualities about Jared?
Can you tell us something good about him?
And not looks.
Do you think he's good looking?
If you're, I guess yeah. If you're friends with him, he'll help you out.
Right.
with things.
If you're a total stranger, he won't help you. What an asshole.
All right. Listen, it's enough of this. Thank you, JD.
Thank you.
I really think we're in trouble here. JD's a little crazy.
JD, come on. Yeah, buddy.
Jared, I hope it works out with you two guys. I wanted to give you some airtime to air this out. Obviously, it's a bigger problem than I thought.
Thank you very much.
Stay clear of JD if he's near any sort of knife. Now I feel bad for JD.
JD is oh my God, I'm really concerned.
That wasn't gonna bode well for him because I knew there was no real good explanation behind his hatred for him, and
Yeah,
he can't
he's
explain.
literally upset that this guy has a life.
Well, I don't know. It was very upsetting to me. I was trying to bring those two closer together, and it didn't work out.
I feel bad for JD now.
It's awful.
He's in a funk.
This is not good.
You see what I have to deal with. You get off the air and you have a great time with that Jim Florentine. I'm stuck dealing with all this.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
goodness.
JD.
Yes.
It seems like you're being inaccurately portrayed as the bitter guy. And he's sort of like...
Whatever, I'll be a bitter guy. Maybe I am bitter, I don't know.
But I'm saying it seems like you're inaccurately being portrayed that way. It seems like you...
Notice the sign you put on your door. That's not nice. I wasn't. Come on.
Oh, come on.
The hell is that all about?
I mean, to talk about it, one the signs up.
JD, seriously, it seems like you're not being, you're not getting your chance to say how you truly feel. It seems like you're being painted as the bitter guy when in fact you do have a real beef with Jared.
But Stern rebutted by saying it would be
fair. Here, come over here because it's loud.
I don't want to. I don't like bad-mouthing people in a public forum because I don't want to affect anyone's opinions. Because obviously, what are you doing? Get out of here with these signs. Get out here with these stupid fucking signs.
Can we put jealous nerd on your back?
No. No.
Hey, JD, are you going to be all right back there?
I actually feel, I really feel bad.
Where is he? Get in here. I love this kid.
I don't think he feels it.
I do. I love JD.
I love him too.
I love this kid.
Oh no, they can't. He won't even come out of his little. Where is he?
Are you all right over there?
I'm fine. I just thought, you know what?
I was just trying to help, dude.
No, I know. You can't like everyone in this world.
All right, fair enough.
And Jared's a person I don't like.
But do you understand,
I just got to
JD?
tell you, it's weird when you say you didn't like his Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Well, I know, and that's why I tried to have some sort of preface before it.
Go ahead. I just want to make sure you're all right. That's all I want to know.
I'm fine.
All right, good.
You know
thank
what?
you. Go back to your room and watch TV.
If it's all right that I don't have to like somebody,
it's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Then I'm fine.
Fine with us.
You know what? I don't.
You don't like bad-mouthing people.
Well, I mean, I'll badmouth people, but I don't like doing it necessarily in a
public forum.
Yes.
You're a private guy. You don't like your family being discussed. You don't like. But now that
I've done it with people within this workplace, and that's.
Do you think it was wrong for you to go over Jared's head to Tim Sabean and tell him he's a fucking asshole?
Well, that's Tim would just happen to walk by, and I was very angry with Jared at the moment. So.
Right. There's been these moments where you've been really angry, yet in the studio they're trying to paint it as though you're bitter about his looks, and that's it. You can't really pinpoint.
No, that's fine. I'll be the bad guy. He can be the good guy.
Right.
That's
but
fine.
what I'm saying is, I'm trying to give you a chance. Like there are legitimate reasons behind your feelings. It's not just that you find him too good looking, or or you're just fishing for reasons not to like him or to hate him. It seemed like he was being painted as the golden boy in there, and you were the bitter.
And that's fine.
I want to address something since I just heard something.
Go ahead.
I kept the gift card thing under wraps for the longest time because it was agreed that we weren't going to discuss it. But if you're trashing me all this time and you have no problems going to my boss and telling him I'm a piece of shit when I don't, I have no problems. So
I never told. It's not like I told him to fire you or something.
But nonetheless, I don't talk shit about you to other people, and you're doing it behind my back, talking shit about me. So then why should I keep the loyalty of keeping that a secret?
Okay, fine.
I know that that it's going to be good radio, so why not put it out there? The only reason I had it a secret is because we had no problems between each other. But you're trashing me behind my back, and I'm not saying anything about you. So why would I keep that a secret?
Okay. I think we got everything resolved.
Yes, everything's resolved. Everyone can leave.
Who the hell are you to dress like a pimp?
I didn't realize that my costume for Halloween was such a big issue.
Jared, is there any chance of reconciliation between you two guys? Can you guys make this work?
Seriously, Greg, tomorrow I can sit here and go out to lunch with JD. I have no problems with him. I really have no problems. But he clearly has an issue with me that's unresolved, and it's not going to be resolved. I've gone to him before and asked him if we can just move on, and he keeps on coming up with this, there's no reason that we need to be friends. There's no reason we need to speak. So clearly there is nothing going on further with me and JD.
So if he changes his, sort of frame of mind about you, you're willing to meet him halfway?
I have no resentment towards JD. I have no lingering issues with JD. So, yeah, if he walked out of his office right now and said, all right, let's move on, I'm okay, and I can act like this never happened. I don't hold grudges.
And you were never mad to begin with, so...
The only reason I'm now actually pissed is that he went to my boss and